With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
Bad fucking game.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Into the air right away is Allen. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Allen going to throw. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. That's to his running back.
Stops, baby.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. From the gun, it's Hurts. This one complete to Jordan Reed. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Hurts. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. They need 12 here. It's third down. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's a Packers touchdown.
See you, Brody.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Easy work.
And he returns this to the 22. And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Throwing now is Allen. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Allen going to change this at the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Play action. Here's Hurts. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Under pressure, and they got to him again. 2 straight sacks have him backed up now for a 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. The ball is free. Taylor lost it. And this is picked up by the Saints. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down instead of to get their drive started. They'll take over after that. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
That's one way to get yourself out of a hole. They're backed up deep. And while this looked like a simple completion at first, he was able to create some space, and off he goes. Separation not just in the route, but after the catch, too.
And that's complete to Sanders. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4. Here's Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. That's caught inside the 20. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 45 yards. No score after one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Allen running the option to the left. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Allen now looks to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. From 21 yards away. And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. DJ Moore, 68 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That is caught, and they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we ended up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Throw left side complete. That's Reed. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd down and a yard.
Hey, 73.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get this down to the 10. So they say he went out of bounds, came back in, then touched the football.
Can't be the first guy to touch it when you come back in bounds. That's why the penalty goes against him. Have to know where you are on the field.
Looking for his tight end Reed, and it's intercepted. And they'll run with LT to begin the drive. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
56.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Being chased out left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Allen going to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down again. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Allen. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll go down shy. He was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
63.
Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll try and run. And he loses the football a 2nd time. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Five wide.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And that's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. And now they're in the hurry up. Allen going to change the look here. On 1st down, Allen. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. Well, an uncommon way to get there, but nevertheless, that makes our score 14-7. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Allen.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Here comes 2nd down. To throw is Allen.
That's going to be caught by Moss.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Allen.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
This is caught. Touchdown. Randy Moss, 28 yards.
And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2. They'll try and run it in.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Saints will have the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call. And the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there.
That is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.